Today I'm showing you what you can rent in Hackney at different budgets, starting at £1,500 a month. Hackney is a very popular area, and prices here tend to be higher than in many other neighbourhoods, which can make flat hunting challenging. So I've done the work for you, and I'm going to show you 7 places that are worth considering right now. We are starting on the lowest end of our budget, with a studio advertised at £1,500 a month. It is right by Londonfield Overground Station, which is a 2-minute walk. It is 24 square meters or 255 square feet, which is average for a studio. The kitchen is completely separated from the main room, which is a plus. This is what the main room looks like. There is a Murphy bed, which makes all the difference in small places like that. It means you can actually use the room during the day without having to do everything from your bed. Thanks to the Murphy bed, I think there is space for a small armchair and a table, so you'll have somewhere to eat, walk, and chill. The kitchen is a very good size, there is a proper stove oven and a washing machine. It's too bad that they didn't use this wall to mount more cupboards, it would have definitely been useful. And finally, this is the bathroom. It is small but in good condition. A bit of extra storage will be needed because the current tenant is clearly struggling to fit everything. So this studio has its pros. The location is amazing, there is a separate kitchen, and the Murphy bed in the main room makes it easier to also enjoy the space during daytime. However, I think this is a bit overpriced for the size, even for London. It has already been reduced twice actually. It started at 1,600, then went down to 1,550 and is now advertised at 1,500. But I think it's still a bit much, which probably explains why it's still on the market. I do monthly reviews of what you can get in different areas of London, starting from £1,000 a month. And I've seen better places for cheaper. Actually, just last month I shared a studio in Hackney, so in the exact same area listed at £1,200 a month. I'll put the link of the video below if you're interested. Now, if you think that's expensive, wait until you see the next place. I came across this listing for a studio advertised at £2,000 a month. It's a bit further from the station, it's a 5-minute walk from Londonfield Overground. Obviously, it is bigger. Here we have enough room for dedicated spaces. A sofa and a coffee table, a dining table, and a double bed. The kitchen is also next level. It's brand new and looks super modern, there is lots of storage as well as integrated appliances. There is the oven here, a dishwasher, and a fridge over here. The bathroom also looks fantastic. It's spacious, modern, with plenty of storage. So obviously we have much higher standards here, but is it really worth £2,000 a month? I don't think it is even for London, especially once you'll see the other flat that I found in the same budget. But first I wanted to show you a couple of options that are more expensive than the first studio we've looked at, but this time they have a separate bedroom. This is a 1-bedroom flat advertised at £1,650 a month. It is a 5-minute walk from both Hackney Downs and Hackney Central. One downside is that it looks like it is on the main road, so it might be noisy. This is the living room, which is a decent size for the area, and it looks bright. The window is opening onto the high street, so it would be super important to check for noise. Moving to the kitchen, it looks great. It is brand new, there are plenty of cupboards, a large countertop, and nice tiles, as well as all necessary appliances. A proper stove oven, a washing machine, a full-size fridge, and a dishwasher. This is what the bedroom looks like. It's quite narrow, which is not the most practical to fit a double bed, and it limits storage options. They put this closet here, but I don't think it is a very good use of the space. So this is something to keep in mind. And finally, this is the bathroom. It's not big, but it looks good. It's fully tiled and there is storage above and under the sink. So basically, you have a whole extra bedroom for an additional £150 compared to the first studio. And it makes sense because usually, the smaller the surface, the more expensive it is per square meter or square feet. By the way, if you like these listings, this is exactly what I share in my newsletter. You can sign up for free, I'll put the link below. The next flat is bigger, but it is also more expensive. It's listed at £1,842 a month and it is super central. It is literally a 1-minute walk from Hackney Central Station. This is the floor plan. It doesn't mention the total size, but we can see there is a separate toilet and a hallway with built-in storage. I love the big windows, I think it gives the room a lot of character and it brings in a lot of light. There is space for a sofa and TV corner, even though I am not too sure about having the TV on the radiator. There is also a proper space for a dining table. The kitchen is open plan, it's not big but it's still decent. One downside is that there is only space for a small fridge, which can quickly become annoying if there are 2 people living here. The bedroom is basic, we can't see much, but there is space for a little wardrobe and there is again this big window which I love. And finally, here is the bathroom. It's a good size, there is a big mirror, storage and a bath, and a window which is a nice bonus. There is no toilet in this picture and this is because they are separated as we saw on the floor plan. The next place is listed at £1,987 a month and it is a 2-bedroom flat. It's a 2-minute walk from Hackney Central and it is in a nice looking building. If we look at the floor plan, it is 43 square meters or 465 square feet. There is a separate kitchen and there are windows in every room, including the bathroom. I must admit, the second bedroom looks tiny, but it's still a lot better than the studio we saw at the beginning of the video, which had 0 bedroom and cost more. This is the living room. It's a good size, there are 2 windows and a fireplace. The kitchen is quite spacious, there are lots of cupboards and a big window, and we probably have enough space to put a dining table on this side. The first bedroom is great. It's bright, spacious, and has plenty of windows. The second bedroom, however, is tiny, as we saw on the floor plan. It can technically fit a double bed, but I think it would be more comfortable if it was used as an office or a guest bedroom. And finally, here is the bathroom. It's not super modern, but it's okay. It's a decent size and there is a bath, a window, and a bit of storage. So even with the small second bedroom, I think this place is very good value for the neighborhood right now. If you are interested in 2 bedrooms specifically, I made a video where I show you the best options in London for less than £1,800 a month. I'll put the link below if you want to watch it next. The next place is actually a house. It's listed at £2,400 a month and it is a 5-minute walk from Hackney Central. It's just over 65 square meters or 700 square feet, split on 2 levels. It's also on a quiet street and it feels very private. On the ground floor, there is the kitchen that looks fine, it's in good condition, there is a washing machine, a full-size fridge, and enough storage. Then behind the kitchen, there is a dining space. We are here on the floor plan, and it's big enough for a proper dining table or a home office space. Then here's the living room. It's very spacious, and if you don't want to put a desk in the kitchen, you can definitely create something cool here. I also love that it opens directly onto the garden, and we have a direct view on trees. Once again, it feels very peaceful and private. There is also enough space to actually enjoy this outdoor space, which is a real luxury in London, especially in this neighborhood. Going up, this is the first bedroom. I'm not a fan of the floor, but that's a detail. Otherwise, it's very spacious and there is a big window. The second bedroom is slightly smaller, but it looks the same. And the bathroom is not the most modern, but I really like the tiles here and here. I know it probably won't be everyone's preference, but I think it's pretty cool. Also, this is what's facing the house on the other side of the street. How cool is this to have this little green space on your doorstep? This house gives you something pretty unique. You are in a quiet area, in a house with your own private outdoor space, while still being a 2-minute walk from the high street and everything that Hackney has to offer. The next place could be a good option if you are looking to share with friends. It's a 3-bedroom flat listed at £2,900 a month. It's a 6-minute walk from Londonfield Overground and it's actually been reduced quite a lot. It's been on the market since September and it started at £3,200 a month and it's now below £3,000. I love finding listings like this one because it gives you great insights on the current market. It doesn't matter if agents try to rush you into taking the first property you're viewing at a premium price. If you see what's really happening and what kind of places get reduced month after month, you are in a strong position to negotiate, or at least to avoid paying more than you should for your flat. This place is over 92 square meters or 990 square feet and it's on 2 levels. We have the living room, kitchen and bedroom 1 on the ground floor, and bedroom 2 and 3 as well as the bathroom on the first floor. All the bedrooms are around the same size, which is why I said it would be easy to share between 3 friends without one of you thinking it's not a fair deal. This is the living room, which is a very good size. It's always nice to have a big reception room, of course, but it's especially important in flat shares. You want all tenants to be able to enjoy the space comfortably, and I hate it when landlords only keep a very basic kitchen as a shared space. They usually do that so they can turn the living room into another bedroom to make more money out of their tenants, and that's one of my biggest pet peeves. But anyway, it's not the case here, so let's have a look at the rest of the flat. This is the kitchen, which is spacious, has plenty of storage, a dishwasher, and a full-size fridge. There is also a window, which is a great bonus. This is bedroom number 1. Not much to say, it's spacious enough, bright, and in good condition. Same thing for bedroom 2, and for bedroom 3. This one actually has an integrated closet, so that's nice. And finally, this is the bathroom. Like the rest of the flat, it's spotless and super modern. There is a bath, a large mirror, and a bit of storage, although it might not be enough if more than 2 tenants are using this space. If this place was shared between 3 tenants, it would be less than £1,000 per person for a huge flat in an amazing location, and I think it's a very good deal. I hope you found this useful. Let me know in the comments which neighbourhood you would like to see next. And if you want to see more options in central London, you can watch this video next.